If you're looking to become a first-time home buyer, we have some great news to make the process an easier and more affordable one. Joining us today to explain their programs and services is Rolando Lora with Washington Trust. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for being here with us.
Oh, my pleasure.
Now, we were talking this morning about some pretty interesting stats that our viewers, share with our viewers what these are.
Sure. 70% of Americans today feel that they are having a more difficult time purchasing their first home than their parents' generation.
Wow.
That's the first thing. Second thing is 35% of household budgets in the Northeast go towards the mortgage payment, goes towards housing every single month.
Wow.
And that's pretty significant.
It is. It's very significant.
And when you think about our state of Rhode Island, our average median sales price is roughly $391,000. So pretty impactful stuff.
Absolutely. So truly then, what sets Washington Trust apart from other lenders? Because you just shared those stats. They are staggering. What sets Washington Trust apart?
So at Washington Trust, what we value is you, right? And I think for us, as we think about retail lending, we're looking to open doors towards home ownership for our constituents, for our customers alike. So.
And what kind of programs do you offer? I'm sure our viewers right now are watching. Well, what do they offer?
As it relates to lending, there are a multitude of different programs, whether there are in the state of Rhode Island Housing, in the state of Massachusetts and Connecticut Housing for those respective states. But in addition to those, you have your FHA and your VA programs. What sets us apart is that we have our own Rhode Island community lending programs, right? And those are impactful in the sense that they come with different features and benefits that we can get into. And
what's a success story?
So a success story is just most recently we had a recent immigrant, and she was a Section 8 recipient. She was able to buy a house coupled with the Section 8 homeownership program, a City of Providence down payment assistance grant, and together with our Home Opportunities program, which is a discounted interest rate first-time homebuyer product, was able to achieve the American dream.
That's unbelievable.
It's really a great story.
Unbelievable, and it must feel so good to be able to see these stories and help those stories come alive as well.
And at the end of the day, it's about sustainable home ownership, right? So while we talk a lot about first-time home buyers, our job is not only to get them into homes, but make sure that they have the options, because there's so many different programs as it relates to housing, right? And we didn't get into the specifics, but we have our three really niche products, which is the I Love Rhode Island, our Home Buyers Advantage, and our Home Opportunities program. And whether it's a lower down payment, a reduced mortgage insurance, and or income driven and or property specific products, I think really gives customers, borrowers, a multitude of opportunities to really explore and go down the path of really changing their wealth trajectory in this country.
Absolutely, definitely. And another thing to know too, you have bilingual and multilingual officers too.
We do, throughout the state. So certainly the call to action would be reach out to one of our loan officers in the state of Rhode Island, and we are willing and able to help all.
It's amazing. Thank you so much, Rolando, for stopping by.
You're very welcome.
Such great information.
Thank you.
And you can find more about how Washington Trust can help you at rhodeshow.com.